So I have my pages marked and we are off to William Dam Seeds. Okay, here we are. There is the store. There are their greenhouses, which right now don't have anything in it. And back here, this is where they have all their trial gardens, and they are actually amazing. And this summer, I am going to definitely make sure to come out here and do a little tour for you guys of these gardens because they are awesome. Nothing to see now though. So let's go inside. One of the things I really love about the Seed House is that it's so obvious how much they love their history. As soon as you walk in, there are pictures of the family and the original buildings. On display by the front door is also a packaging machine that used to be used up until the mid-60s actually at William Dam to package seeds. They also have a safe which says Glover's Seeds on it, and I'm not really sure what the story is behind that. Every time I go there, I actually keep meaning to ask somebody what the story is with the safe, but wow, it is a piece of history. So William Dam isn't just about the seeds. They also have a lot of seed starting supplies. They have these little peat pots and they're really reasonable actually. The little tiny ones are like 10 cents each. I've never actually used peat pots myself, but you know, I can see how they would be good for certain things if you don't want to have the roots disturbed when you're transplanting them. They have all kinds of trays and plug trays, cell packs, bottom trays. You can see they have a lot of soil mixes. There was one thing that kind of caught my eye that I hadn't seen before, and that was a microgreens tray. It was pretty sturdy, and actually the first thing I thought was, this would really make a good bottom watering tray. They have heat mats and fertilizers. Most of the fertilizers they have are organic, and some mycorrhizal fungi here. They have a lot of netting, different sizes, and Agribon, the horticultural fleece, and your standard gloves and watering nozzles and, you know, things like that. They also have a section of grass seed, and there was one particular mix though that caught my eye, and it was a low maintenance mix, and it said on the package that it does well in sun and shade, and it doesn't need as much fertilizer or water as traditional blends. So now we get to the seeds. The first couple of aisles have ornamentals, and those are annuals, they have perennials, they have pretty much anything you can think of. It's a pretty expansive list. I did the majority of my shopping today in the ornamental section, and it's just lovely browsing through the packets. There's always things that you see, even if you get the catalog, that kind of pique your interest. So this is another long section, all of annuals and perennials. Things are organized firstly into vegetables and edible type things, and then ornamentals. That's the two kind of big categories. And I would say that 1/3 of the seeds they sell are for the ornamentals, and 2/3 would be for the vegetables. In the store, things are separated between those edibles and ornamentals, and then within each section, they are categorized, I think, roughly alphabetically. And they also have a product number, which they also sort of organize by that as well. And then they do subgroupings as well. So we're on the other side of this aisle, and now we're into the edibles, and we're looking at the herbs that they have. And the herbs are all grouped together. And the tomatoes. It's not surprising that there are a lot of tomatoes. As I was going down the aisle, I saw this one and I'm like, oh look, there's a stuffed pepper. But no, I'm in the tomato section. This isn't a stuffed pepper, it's a tomato that's perfect for stuffing. Then they have a whole section just on greens. And then the next two aisles are all vegetables. So we have squash and peppers. When you first start a vegetable garden and you take a look at that first seed catalog, I doubt there's anyone that isn't absolutely shocked by how much variety there is out there. When you go to the grocery store, you see, I don't know, maybe 5 types of lettuce, for example. You go into a seed catalog and it's not uncommon to see 40 types of lettuce. And that goes for practically every other vegetable as well. Even now, I've been vegetable gardening for many years, and I still am shocked sometimes at how much variety there is. I mean, I could be vegetable gardening for 100 years, trying dozens of new varieties every single year, and I still wouldn't be able to get through them all. In the last aisle are all the beans and peas. They also have a lot of carrots. I mean, this is one vegetable where you can really see the diversity. And now I think it's time to do some shopping. There was one packet of seed actually that I couldn't find in the store, so I asked, and luckily they had it for me in the back. Okay, let's take a quick look at my haul. We have an ice cream sunflower, Delft blue viola, another viola, tiger eye red, Jazzy Mix zinnia, Coreopsis early sunrise. Oh, this one was a total, what on earth is that moment? This is a seed potato, like literally a potato that you grow from seed. I am very excited about this. No idea what to expect. So this is what I mean. You go there and you will always be surprised by something. Oh, this is one actually that my daughter saw. I've never actually grown flowering kale before, but my daughter saw this and said, hey, I want that. So I thought, okay, we'll just grab it and see what we can do with it. This is Orange Gem Marigold, and this was also an impulse purchase, not on my list. Mahogany Splendor Hibiscus, because everybody else seems to be growing it, so I want to grow it too. Candy Mountain Foxglove. This is Feverfew, and I was actually looking for Feverfew, and I was thinking, how can they not have Feverfew, until I realized that this is the botanical name for Feverfew, which I had no idea. So then we have a Status, which is a super cute one. It has, it's long and narrow, which is very different than a normal Status. And did I say this one already? I'm not sure. Larkspur QIS Light Pink. And last but not least, another Feverfew, and this one is a double. So that's it. So I am going to take my stuff inside, and up next, I bet you there's going to be a seed starting video. So I will see you next time. Bye.